Offensive line from Raleigh, North Carolina, 6'5", 315 pounds. This is kind of the measurables you're looking for, Morgan, I believe. He's a heavy guy. Obviously, he'll probably drop some of that weight and then add back on good weight. But I mean, just great size. A probable guard, but he's got the potential to cross train. You know how Robbie Caldwell likes to cross train his offensive linemen. If they've got good enough feet, obviously he can kind of slide them out there to tackle when need be. Most of his film is just him completely overwhelming his undersized opponents. Okay, and that's you see that with a lot of offensive linemen as well. Sometimes they're just the biggest guy on the field. He looks like to me like he plays a little bit high. That's easily correctable, obviously, when he gets here to college. He just doesn't need to play with proper leverage against the competition he's facing. He can just kind of maul whoever he wants. He'll drive his opponent the length of the field if he has a chance. So obviously he's got that mean streak that a lot of people are looking for. So I think he has a chance to play. He may need a redshirt year this year if Clemson has the luxury of doing that. Obviously, we know we're kind of thin on the offensive line depth. We think we're pretty good at starters as far as starters are concerned, but obviously the depth is kind of a concern going into this season. I think he'll be headed for a redshirt, but you never know. Clemson may need him.
Yeah, I think so too. From what I'm reading as well, people are saying that it looks like he's kind of headed towards needing some more time in the weight room with Joey Batson, but definitely a guy who is very quick for his weight. 315. It's something that at 6'4", 315 at his age is just crazy to think of. But this is a guy who likes to push people around. He's familiar with the defensive line because he's played defensive line in high school as well, and he can play offensive tackle or guard. A lot of guys that are just as good as him play tackle in high school, and then when they get into college, they move over to guard unless they can truly play that tackle position.